Just what we need. Another Disney sequel that takes place during Christmas time. Because what other ideas do we have left? Hey everyone, this is Rob, your Spoiled Animation Bliss, and welcome to another Disney Corner. So today's Disney movie I'll be talking about today is Beauty and the Beast, the Enchanted Christmas. And before I get into my thoughts about this movie, here are a few words from the channel. Hey guys, if you want to check out more content from this channel, then tune in every Sunday and Monday for new videos. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of animated news that we wanted to talk about. So those would be considered special videos. And if you want to chat with us on social media or see when new videos are being released, then follow us through Twitter and Facebook. And also, please feel free to join our new Facebook group, Chat with Animation Bliss, where we talk about animation with other animation fans. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So, Beauty and the Beast, the Enchanted Christmas is a sequel, or in this case, an integral to the original Beauty and the Beast movie. And it basically starts off with Mrs. Potts telling the story about how Belle was able to save Christmas from the kingdom by trying to convince the Beast that Christmas is still worth having, despite the tragedy that the Beast had on Christmas Day. But unfortunately, Forte the pipe organ, who claims to be the Beast's best friend, tries to make sure that Belle doesn't succeed in her plans to bring Christmas back to the castle, as well as trying to get with the Beast. Now, I had actually did a review of this movie way back in 2019, but I didn't like how the original review came out, so I decided to redo this review for this year and see if I can actually give out a better video of this review of the movie. So let's get started. What are my thoughts about this movie? I actually like this movie. Sure, this movie has a bad reputation of being among the worst Disney sequels released during the late 90s, but I honestly don't agree with that sentiment, and I'll explain more into detail in a few seconds. So here are some things that I did like about the film. First off, I really like the animation of the film. Sure, there were times where the characters were a bit stilted in their movement, like they kind of move robotically in some scenes, but overall the animation is pretty solid. And compared to most of the other Disney direct-to-video sequels, the animation is much more fluid here than it is in the other sequels. I also like the way that they animate Forte in this movie, as he's like the only CGI animated character in this movie, and that really made him stand out as a character, and I like how the CGI was incorporated with Forte's character. Another thing I really like about this film was, of course, the main villain himself, Forte. Now, while Forte was one of those new characters who was introduced into a sequel, and the film tries to play it off like he was there from the very beginning, even though we as the audience know that's not the case, I love Forte's character in this movie as he was really threatening, and I like his plan about how he's trying to destroy Christmas at the castle while trying to prevent Belle from getting with the Beast. I think Forte's character would have been as memorable to me in this film if it wasn't for Tim Curry's fantastic voice acting. Tim Curry made Forte sound so threatening and menacing throughout the whole movie, and there was a lot of scenes where when Forte's talking, his voice gave me a lot of chills, especially the whole "I'm bolted to the wall" sequence. Another thing I really liked about this special was that they were able to get the original voice actors to come back and reprise their roles. Like, you have Paige O'Hara reprise a role as Belle, you have Robbie Benson reprise his role as the Beast, and you have Angela Lansbury reprise her role as Mrs. Potts. So it's great hearing these voice actors again reprise their roles, and they sound just as good here as they did in the original film. Now, here's some problems that I do have with this film. First off is the plot. This seems like a very generic plot where the main character is trying to convince another character that Christmas is worth having, and that character tries to bring Christmas back to that person's life, and that's what happened in this film. Basically, it has Belle trying to convince the Beast that, you need to have Christmas again, despite the fact that you hate Christmas, and I'm going to show you how you can feel love for Christmas again. And I've seen that plot played out so many times in a lot of movies, and it was no different in this movie. So I didn't like the fact that the plot was pretty generic in this film, even though they had a lot of room to make it more original, just like the original movie. Another thing that irked me about this film were the new characters themselves. With the exception of Forte, who was like the only new character I actually liked, and was probably the best part of this film, I found the new characters to not be as memorable as characters like Cogsworth and Luminaire and Mrs. Potts. Now granted, Cogsworth, Luminaire, and Mrs. Potts were in this film, but the new characters don't really add anything to this film, and you could have easily made this film without having any of the new characters, and you could have used Cogsworth or Luminaire or Mrs. Potts in those roles too, and it wouldn't make a difference with this film. So overall, I really enjoyed Beauty and the Beast, the Enchanted Christmas, even though the plot was pretty generic and I didn't care much for the newer characters that were introduced in this movie. I do think that this is one of Disney's better direct-to-video sequels that was released in the late 90s, and it's one that I enjoy enjoy watching every year. So that's my review on Beauty and the Beast the Enchanted Christmas, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Beauty and the Beast the Enchanted Christmas? And if you have, did you like the film? Did you hate the film? And what were some of your favorite Disney direct-to-video sequels? Please feel free to tell me in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's Ball Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? Then please feel free to hit that like button. And also, hit that subscribe button for more animation content from this channel. And now, roll the credits please.